Moon Knight was solid. It was a good show. The advertisement for the show was really good, and like the trailers and the marketing and like everything they put out for the show was insane. Like the posters and the trailers, it had me really hyped for the show. It delivered. It wasn't bad. It wasn't like amazing, but yeah, the show was like, it was a very good solid show. It was probably like a 7 out of 10. The story was, I would say, a little like that was where it was weak. I wasn't really following too much, and a lot of the times I was just kind of lost. Like around like episode like 3, I just kind of got lost, I would say. I like the two ideals clashing of Amit and Khonshu. How one is like is justice after and one is justice before. I like those two ideals clashing, but yeah, there's just the story was just kind of to me. I like how Moon Knight was standalone, because it's refreshing to get something from Marvel that's not connected to a bigger universe. And now that we have so many TV shows and movies, it can be hard to follow along, and some things are garbage and some things are good. But I like that this was standalone and that you can watch it without having to watch anything else. It makes it feel, you know, like its own story. It doesn't have to be connected to anything else. And they don't mention anything about the Marvel universe, like anything else that happened at all. And it's refreshing for once, you know, I like that. The CGI on Khonshu was kind of trash, I'm not gonna lie. And on Moon Knight 2 at the end, like when he transformed, there's just sometimes when they were fighting, it was kind of trash. But that's not that big of a problem, you know. Marvel CGI is it's kind of been dookie lately, I don't know. There was some beautiful shots in this show, mostly episode 5, like when they were in like the hospital and in the afterlife. Those are some really beautiful shots there. And I just have to give props to Oscar Isaac. I'm not gonna lie, before this, I was a little bit of an Oscar Isaac hater. I seen him as, you know, Poe Dameron and Apocalypse, and I seen him in some other movies too, and I was just kind of like, yeah, he's an actor, you know. But in this show, he did his thing. Like, I don't know what he was on, but he did his thing. This is probably was something that everybody is gonna say, but he really made Mark Spector and Stephen Grant feel like two separate characters, and it was insane. Like the parts where you just had to switch to him without them doing like the transition, or like in the desert, that was insane. Like he just, I don't know, acting, that acting was just, it was crazy, because like he just had to switch it on and off like that. And especially at the end in the last episode too, he had to keep doing that. It was just crazy to do. Stephen Grant's accent was garbage, but it was still funny, and I know he made it garbage on purpose, which makes sense because he based it off a TV show in the show. But yeah, the accent was garbage, but it was still funny. Yeah, I love Stephen Grant as a character, and I love Mark Spector as a character too. And episode 5 story with how Stephen was created and just his backstory, that was so sad and heartbreaking. Like, damn, I really felt that. That was crazy. Yeah, episode 5 was definitely a banger. I like how they, like, throughout the whole show, it was teased that there was a third personality. I mean, I knew that because I didn't read the comics, but I know a little bit about Moon Knight, and I knew that there was a third personality, but I like the teasers for it, and, you know, the ending scene in the last episode, that was really good. I like them finally revealing it. I thought they were gonna reveal it in this season, but they left room for, you know, more Moon Knight and for him to grow, and a lot of unanswered questions in the last episode, which, you know, it got me tight, but it left it room to grow and to continue the story, which is good. I have to say the ending was kind of corny though, like with the two giants battling and, you know, the laser beams and stuff. That was kind of corny. It was still fun, I would say. It felt kind of like an old 2000 superhero movie corny, like how Layla got powers too. That was kind of corny too, but it was corny in a fun way, and I still enjoyed it. And the final battle was pretty cool, you know, him switching between them again, like in battle between the suits, with the drippy ass suits, in battle. That was pretty cool. And them fighting together, him and Layla, was pretty cool too. Also, it's just like, this show is just like so much of a different show. I know that it's standalone, but even like just, I would say like the theme or like genre of the show is just crazy, because it's like him dealing with split personalities. It's like, it's more dark, serious, and like character driven than other Marvel things. And it doesn't feel rehashed, or it doesn't feel old. It felt fresh and new. It was a good show. I'd probably say it's like a 7 out of 10. Like I said, it's pretty good.